Love and Hip Hop shut down after Yandy and Rasheeda's explosive fallout, the real story behind the chaos. The set of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta has always been known for its drama, iconic confrontations, and jaw-dropping moments. But no one could have predicted the utter chaos that would erupt between two of the franchise's most influential stars, Yandy Smith-Harris and Rasheeda Frost. What began as a minor disagreement backstage quickly spiraled into an explosive fallout that not only shook the cast to its core but also led to an unprecedented production shutdown. Fans are left stunned, insiders are spilling tea, and VH1 executives are scrambling. This is the story of how everything unraveled. A sisterhood shattered. For years, Yandy and Rasheeda appeared to be tight allies on the show. Both women are known for being powerhouses in business and resilient in the face of adversity. Yandy, with her activism, strong family values, and bold attitude, and Rasheeda, the boss chick, whose balanced music, fashion, and family often stood as pillars of strength on the show. But the cracks in their relationship started becoming visible last season. Behind the scenes, sources reveal there was growing tension about screen time, favoritism from producers, and who was seen as the real queen of the show. Rasheeda, being a day one og, reportedly felt Yandy was receiving too many opportunities and was overstepping. Rasheeda was feeling overshadowed, says a close source. And Yandy wasn't backing down. It became a power struggle. The breaking point. The boiling point came during the filming of a season finale event, a glam-packed rooftop party that was meant to be a celebration. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Yandy and Rasheeda got into a heated argument over a business deal gone wrong. Apparently, the two were collaborating on a women's empowerment pop-up tour. Yandy was set to bring her connections and nonprofit edge, while Rasheeda would contribute her fashion and branding skills. But weeks before the event, Rasheeda allegedly pulled out, citing unprofessionalism and a lack of transparency with funds. Rasheeda felt like she was being used, one production insider claims. She accused Yandy of trying to ride her coattails. Yandy, never one to stay quiet, clapped back publicly at the event, accusing Rasheeda of being jealous and threatened by her rising influence in the franchise. That's when things got physical. Security had to step in, another witness said. It was about to go down. It wasn't just words, they were ready to throw hands. Production comes to a halt. Following the explosive confrontation, Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta production was immediately shut down for what VH1 called a safety and mental health reassessment. This marked the first time in franchise history that the network has paused filming mid-season due to cast conflict. It was intense, a crew member revealed. Cameras were knocked over. Cast members were screaming. Some even walked off set. It wasn't safe. Producers held emergency meetings with both Rasheeda and Yandy, but sources say neither star was willing to back down or apologize. There's too much pride involved, one executive said. They both feel like they built this show, and maybe they did. But now it's tearing the whole thing apart. 5. The cast takes sides. As expected, the rest of the cast was split down the middle. Longtime friends of Rasheeda, like Carly Red and Bambi, sided with her, claiming Yandy was too Hollywood and brought unnecessary drama to Atlanta. On the other hand, stars like Erica Mena and Sierra Gates voiced support for Yandy, praising her for standing up for herself and refusing to be bullied by the Og clique. 5. It's a civil war, a crew member joked, but no one's laughing. Tensions boiled over even in off-screen group chats. Leaked screenshots revealed harsh words being exchanged, with Rasheeda allegedly calling Yandy a fraud, and Yandy accusing Rasheeda of being a mean girl behind the boss chick mask. VH1 caught in the crossfire. Executives at VH1 and Mona Scott-Young herself were reportedly furious about the disruption. Not only did it delay production and increase costs, but the conflict also threatened the future of one of the network's top-rated shows. Love and Hip Hop isn't just a show, it's a brand, said an insider. Yandy and Rasheeda are both huge parts of that brand. To have them fighting like this is disastrous. There were talks about mediation, private dinners, and even therapy sessions to repair the friendship, but both parties refused. Rasheeda said she's done, one report noted. And Yandy is already talking about launching her own spin-off. The fallout on social media. After the incident, fans took to social media in droves. Hashtags like #Team Yandy and #Team Rasheeda trended on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. Some fans accused Rasheeda of gatekeeping the show and being intimidated by Yandy's presence. Others blasted Yandy for messy behavior and trying too hard to be the star. Memes flooded timelines. Some joked that Mona was probably sitting in a corner crying over lost episodes. Others said, if it ain't messy, it ain't love and hip-hop. But others were genuinely concerned. This ain't funny, one fan posted. If they shut down production, something serious happened. Damage control and public statements. Rasheeda was the first to break her silence, posting a cryptic Instagram story. Never let a fake queen try to steal your crown. #unbothered, #still the boss. Yandy responded the next day with a fiery live session. If speaking truth and standing on business makes me the villain, so be it. I'm not here to kiss rings. Both women declined to appear on The Breakfast Club for comment but did post several subtle jabs at each other over the following week. VH1 released a vague statement. We are temporarily pausing production on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta to ensure the safety, well-being, and mental health of our cast and crew. We are working diligently to resolve internal matters and will provide updates as appropriate. What happens now? As of now, filming remains on hold. Several planned events and shoots have been cancelled, and cast contracts are reportedly being reviewed. Rumors are swirling that the network is considering a major reboot of the cast, possibly bringing in fresh faces to replace the warring queens. Others say Mona Scott Young is trying to convince the women to appear in a joint reunion-style episode to address the drama head-on. But insiders say the damage may be too deep. They're done, said one source. This isn't just TV beef. This is real. Could this be the end? Fans are wondering. Is this the beginning of the end for Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta? Or just the drama it needs to evolve into its next phase? Some believe this could be a PR stunt, albeit a very intense one, to reboot the franchise and bring back its real roots. Others believe the show has gotten too toxic to continue in its current form. What's clear is that Yandy and Rasheeda's fallout is one of the biggest scandals in Love and Hip Hop history. And whether the cameras return or not, the internet will never forget the day two queens went to war. Final thoughts. There's something about Love and Hip Hop that keeps audiences hooked. It's raw, real, and sometimes outrageous. But it also shows the deep complexities of friendship, ambition, and survival in the spotlight. Yandy and Rasheeda both represent strength in different forms, but sometimes, when two storms collide, nothing survives the wreckage. As fans wait for more news, one thing is certain, the world is watching. Will they reconcile? Will the show return stronger than ever? Or has the damage already been done? Stay tuned. The drama is far from over.